Okay, today we are going to read some runtime complexity. So I study as a programmer, right? So I just want to practice my English by reading as always as I do, right? So today I'm just gonna read a short articles I was reading all along now, and then I come up to this point. I want to just make this video and then went back to listen to myself. And if anyone have any comment or advise me, how can I improve my English? Just please give any advice. Don't be hesitant to complain or give me advice, anything, because I'm here to learn. Okay, let's get started. And I will share my articles on the video as well. Let's get started. Uh, Exponential runtimes, exponential, oh, not component, exponential runtime. Exponential runtime applies to operations where the amount of work required grows exponentially with the size of the input data. Is it denoted by O of C time n, where C is a constant greater than 1. Okay, so C power of n. Okay, I'm not sure, like I should say like O of power of n, O of C power of n. Okay, I'm not sure if you know what it say, I will check later what it's called. Okay, and if you already know, just give me advice or give me a comment. Okay. This is about runtime complexity when you compare algorithm working. So what we talk about, this is exponential runtime. It's like versus, then it's like the best way is constant time, right? If we can do any algorithm with constant time, it's gonna be perfect. But actually we cannot do that all the time. So this is a exponential runtimes. Exponential runtimes applies to operation where the amount of work required grows exponentially with the size of the input data. Okay, with the size of the input data, is it denoted by O of C times n, where C is a constant greater than 1. Okay, it means C is have to be greater than 1. Just start from 2, so it means constant depend, it can change, but like not only 1. Okay, not 1, I mean start from 2. Okay, for example, an algorithm that generates all possible subsets of a set of n elements has an exponential runtime of O2 times n. Okay, this is because of the number of possible subsets doubles for each additional element in the input set. Exponential algorithms are generally considered to be very inefficient, okay, not very efficient, so inefficient, especially for the large amount of input. In fact, even of a small increase in the size of the inputs can lead to huge increase in the amounts of work required. So actually, exponential runtime is not really good if you can avoid it, but who knows, zooming in a look of subset. Suppose you are working on a project that requires you to find a possible combination of items from a list of 20 items. You decide to use a brute force approach that involves generalities or possible subsets of the input list. I'm reading slow because I try to understand what does this mean. Okay, since there are 2 times 20 number possible subsets of all these with 20 items, the brute force approach has an exponential times complexity of O2 times 20, which is approximately 1 million operation. This may not seem like a lot, but I think it's a lot. But as a size of the input list grows, the number of possible subsets and the number of operations required to find all subsets grows exponentially. Where are these 2 times 20 possible subsets? Each item in the list can either be included or excluded from a given subset. Since there are 20 items in the list, there are two choices for the first item, includes for or excludes, with two choices for the second items, and so on until we reach out to 20 items, which also have two choices. Therefore, the total number of possible subsets equal to products of the number of choices for each item, which is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 up to 20 times, or 2 times 2. That's because this means that there are 2 times 2 possible, 2 times 20 items possible. Way to select a subset of 20 items for a list of 20 items, which is why the brute force approach for finding all possible subsets has an exponential items complexity of 2 times 20 items, or up to 20 items. So that's it for today readings, and I'm sorry, I think I cannot share the articles because this one I learned from formation, and then they not allow us to share any resources outside of the class. So, but if I miss something or I say something wrong, please give me any advice. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye.